Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is episode 23 of Let's Play Dwarf Fortress Ideneral. We are playing vanilla Dwarf Fortress. There's still, oh no, it's a good thing we're about to create a military. The Giantess Ida Mivirefemili Aru has come. It's a gigantic creature resembling a human, almost unparalleled in size. That's sweet. So let's find him. This is an uninvited guest, also known as a, what, a mega creature or something? I can't remember what they're called. So, zoomed creature. So he's over here. He just looks like I don't know. Zoom in, we can take a look at him. Nope, that's the wrong button. Control zoom. See, he looks like an ogre or something to me. But that's Ida Mivirefemili. So let's, I'm going to stay zoomed in for a little bit. It's not that big of a deal to... Actually, no, it really drives me crazy. This is still more... I'm used to like this. This is my normal viewing distance. Okay, so first off, we need to set up a military. And this always happens. You always get caught with your pants down. So let's go to the military screen on Dwarf Therapist. We can see who actually has some skills as fighters. But before we can really create a military, we're going to need to set up a squad. So let's pick, say... Oh, I don't know. Let's pick someone who has... they're all terrible. They're all really bad at combat. We have some people who are competent with axes, maces, and swords. And where are my... I want to use the roles thing. You know what? I had a really nice thing set up where I was creating my own custom military list. It was military alternate. It's not mine, right? No, this isn't what I had done, but you can kind of sort by their proficiency to become an axe dwarf, just like you can sort by their proficiency to be any other class. And then I like to find the ones that are actually proficient at it. Like, say for instance, Corpus. Aren't you the broker? No. He would be a good axe dwarf. He's got level 3 in it right now. Manly McMahon, on the other hand, who was also level 3, is actually not that suited to being one. So he was just randomly given 3 points in it, but that doesn't mean he's good at it. So, and that's a measurement, that's a combined measurement based on stat weights. It's taking his attributes, his skills, his traits, preferences, all together. And, again, any dwarf can be good at stuff, so not a big deal. But, let's find someone who is a good teacher that has some skill. Alright, Manly McMahon. So even though you're not very good at doing it, you're a good teacher and a good student. So he'll become a good leader for the army. So Manly McMahon, you are going to become the leader of the military. So we're going to go to the M for military screen. We first need to create a squad. We're going to create it with no uniform at first, because I'm going to kind of go through the whole process of showing you how to do it. So we've got our squad. I think first we need to go to the noble screen, though, and create a... let's create a militia commander. We'll fill that with search for Manly McMahon, the engraver. Okay, so Manly McMahon, you're the militia commander. Now I can go back to the military screen. And you know what? Actually, I don't want this one. Disband that. I want the militia commander to create a squad with no uniform. So Manly McMahon gets assigned the top slot. And then from here, here's what I like to do is... one of the great things about the version of Dwarf Therapist that I'm using that's included in the zip file from the description is that you can assign people to squads automatically. You don't have to use this interface, which is terrible, by the way. It's absolutely terrible. Instead, we can go here and we can go to the screen, right? Read dwarves. It'll notice that Manly McMahon is now considered a noble. He's a militia commander. Now I'm going to sort by squad, and so I'm going to have no squad and the Granite Hollows, which is what Manly McMahon is in. And you know, the Granite Hollows, that's a weird name. But anyway, we're going to sort by people who have skill. So we'll just take them and we can go right click, assign to squad, the Granite Hollows. We'll go Swords Dwarf. We don't have any swords. I'd really prefer What do you... Where? Oh, that's maces, apparently. I want to exclude nobles. I want to assign them to squad. I guess we'll take the swords dwarf if we have to. Another swords dwarf down here. Assign to squad. Read dwarves again. Did I forget to actually click? I did. I did not commit changes. Crap. Actually, you know what? I think that does it instantly, whether you commit changes or not, so it doesn't really matter. And then from there, since these are the only ones that actually have any combat skill, I guess I could take some armor users, or instead let's take, say, people who would be suited to be a hammer dwarf. And then we'll just grab these other people. So we have 7 people in there right now. Let's just take these 3. I don't care if they're men or women. It really doesn't matter to me. Even if they spit out a baby in the middle of combat, that just makes for some funny stuff to happen. So, okay. And so now we've got a squad. These are the military people. We've got Muttenstein, Dr. Cluckenstein, Worrell, Corpus, Dancer of Foxes. Is that... Did I name you that? Is that someone's actual name? Yeah, that is the name that they wanted. Lambert, Copperbeard, Manly McMahon, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, and then Rolovsky. So you are the military presence in our fortress. And so now we need to create a uniform. We need to basically... Okay, so it's not enough to say, hey, you're part of the military. Now, these little idiot dwarves are so stupid that I have to tell them what they're allowed to wear. So we need to go into the military screen. And in this interface, I hate this interface, I swear. But we're going to go press N, go to uniforms, and we need to... I could just assign a metal armor uniform, right? But that doesn't really teach you how to do it. So let's just take the time, we'll go through it. So we're going to add uniform, press C, okay, uniform 4. Then I'm going to press N, capital N actually, to name the uniform. And so we're going to call this, we'll just call this Squad 1 set. Because, I mean, you can name it whatever you want, and you can always just change it. So basically, we've just created a non-defined uniform. There's no items listed in it. Now, let's say that I want each dwarf that wears the Squad 1 set to wear... See this highlighted armor right here? That's what I'm on. If I press L, it goes to this. H, it goes to this. So let's start with armor. I want them to wear male shirts. I want them to start off with male shirts, breastplates, and I want them to, if possible, wear a cloak. Under legs, I want them to wear leggings. Actually, no, I don't want leggings. So I'm going to go over here, I'm going to go to this, and just press enter to delete it. I want them to wear greaves, which are usually made out of like metal and stuff. And I think that's pretty much it for legs. Helms, I want them to wear a... Just put helms. Headwear is a very broad thing. Just says like any kind of headwear. Helms is a specific type of armor. Caps, hoods, etc. And all these are specific types of armor. Gloves, I want them to wear gauntlets. Boots, I want them to wear high boots, which means actual, like, tall boots, not just shoes. Shield, if possible, I want them to wear a shield. Actually, any kind of shield, really, whether it's a shield or a buckler. Weapons, since I have no real preference, nothing really, I want them to do individual choice melee. This is important. Actually, you know what? No, I don't want to do that, because some of these idiots are so untrained that they're going to try to wrestle. And they'll try to bite and stuff, which is just so comical. But no, I want them to use warhammers. Okay, and I do want them to wear it over their current clothing. I don't want them to replace their current clothing. The color doesn't matter. Now we can go capital M to material. And so now this selection screen is affecting whatever item I have selected. So if I want to go to male shirts, I can say I want you to wear a metal male shirt. So iron or steel or anything that's made out of metal. I want you to wear metal breastplates. You can't obviously have a metal cloak, even though that'd be awesome, so we'll just leave it any material. I want metal helms, metal greaves, metal gauntlets, metal high boots, metal shield, and I want you to wear an iron warhammer. Now, if I leave it on any material, they're still going to find a Warhammer, and they'll always take the best quality weapon. So if there are other ones, like let's say we had traded and we actually do have a steel Warhammer, I'm okay with leaving this one on any material. But I know for sure we queued up a ton of iron weapons, or iron armor. In fact, we could even change it to just iron armor. Like, I want you to wear iron gauntlets. So, but any kind of metal's fine, in case there's any upgrades. And from there, we're going to go to supplies. I'm going to press U. This is not related to the uniform. This is what this squad is going to carry. I want them to carry more than just one drink, so we're going to go to plus. I want them to carry... Yeah, okay, fine. Carry any drink. Carry 3 food. No, yeah, I guess it's fine on the default. As far as ammunition goes, the Granite Hollows are not going to be a ranged squad, so I'm going to have them stay at no ammunition. The Hunters, though, get to have... They can use bolts. And actually, they can use anything, really. Oh, okay, never mind. That's all that they can use, is just bolts. Okay, so we've got the uniform set, but unfortunately just creating the uniform is not enough. We need to go to Equip, Granite Hollows, see how it says Position Uniform, no uniform. Each individual character can be assigned a different uniform within a squad. Easiest way to fix this, though, or to handle it, is you just go to capital U to assign uniforms. We're going to assign the Squad 1 set, and then see how it says Shift-Enter, use for squad. So Shift-Enter, and then I'm done. Now, if I go over here, I can press Escape or whatever. I can go back to the military menu, and we can see that if we go to Equip, we can see that each one of these people has this uniform. And if we go back to U, again, we can see that each person is currently, that little icon there says that they are scheduled to wear Squad 1 set. So let's say that I get like an artifact. I get like this amazing weapon, and I want my best guy to use it. What I could do is I could individually then go in and say, Manly McMahon, I don't want you to wear Squad 1 set. I want you to wear a specialty item. So I'm going to go to, instead, P, Priority Assignments. And this shows what items have been assigned to them. None of them have had a chance to pick any items yet, so they don't have any assigned items. But I can go into here, and I can pick him, and how do you do this again? I can't remember. Actually, I apologize, I'm doing this wrong. This just tells you what items they've picked for themselves. But no, I can go M. I can go to him. I can go to uniforms. Nope. I'm losing my mind here. Equip. And instead of having to create a special uniform for one guy, instead of here where it says, so Man the McMahon and Corpus and all these guys are supposed to have this item, over here I can go to this, and I can just play with it just like a regular uniform. I can say, actually, dude, you get to wear a specific weapon, and I want you to use, let's just pretend like this Iron Warhammer is a fancy thing, and I can remove this, and I can say, I want you to use that weapon, specifically. So now if I go back to uniforms, we can see that Corpus is matching the uniform, but now Man the McMahon is not, because I altered it slightly. So we'll put him back on it. Okay, so that's that. Let's see how quickly they can gear up, because we actually don't have any kind of defense at all. So this is going to be interesting. In fact, let's go and follow that guy. We'll go zoom creature, F for follow, on pause. Okay, so he's just hanging out. Oh, there he goes. Resuming production, iron breastplate. So they're picking up more. So because they're picking up their uniforms, the workflow production just resumed. Now let's check that out. So we go back to military. We can go to the Granite Hollows, and we can see their supplies. So now it's saying that this character has a metal breastplate. This character does not have a cloak. He does have greaves, gauntlets, high boots, and all this. If we go to Corpus, we can kind of see that, you know, there's some problems. They don't all have the items that they need. Either because they're not available in the fort, or they just haven't had a chance to find one. But, you know, Man the McMahon's done the best job so far. He's at least got on a breastplate. If we want to see their actual items, we can go to capital P again, and we can see that Man the McMahon has picked up a decent iron warhammer, a larch right gauntlet, so he's wearing some wooden gauntlets. That's retarded. Why are you wearing a larch gauntlet? What is wrong with you? That's not what I told you to wear. I told you to wear metal armor. Let's go to uniforms again. Did I not get this proper? I said metal. Larch is definitely not metal. So I'm going to change this to iron. I'm going to go to material. I want you to wear iron. I want you to just use all that iron stuff that I made. Or rather, I had them make. I want you to find iron. There we go. And just make it all iron. Okay? Now, I've changed the squad set, so I believe I have to go back to the squad, go to U again, assign uniforms. So see how they do not fit that set anymore because I've changed it on them. So I do need to reassign that squad to them. And now they're all wearing that. So he should, if he gets a chance, go and pick up proper weaponry. But let's again find that character. Okay, he is going to come straight towards our fortress. He'll probably kill a few dwarves. Oh god, he's coming so quickly. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, so let's go back to the entrance. I'm scared. Where is he anyway, relative to the fortress entrance? I think he was somewhere around here. Because he came from over here, and he already worked his way up this way. Okay, so he's right here. He's up a few Z levels. He's about 6 or 7 Z levels up, and he's coming straight for the front entrance. He cannot come in from here. There are some dogs and traps and stuff. But what we need to do now is we need to take the squad, go to the military menu now. We need to create a schedule now. We need to tell them, okay, what are you guys supposed to do at different alert levels? And, you know, actually, I don't need to do that. I apologize. That's for training. Instead, we're going to go to... not orders. It was not military. I think it's S. S feels right. Yeah, S for squads. I don't know where the button is, but I know it just feels right. Is it not on there? There it is. S squads. Right. So the Granite Hollows is my only squad, right? So I need to say Granite Hollows. They currently have no orders. They are not active. So I need to activate them. I'm going to press A to select them. It's kind of misleading because you see them and you're like, oh, why can't I click any of this stuff? Well, you actually have to press A to select them. And then we're going to go to Schedule Inactive. We're going to press T. We're going to put them to Active Training. All right? And so now they don't have anywhere like scheduled to train, but I've just told them, okay, you guys are active. Right? And now I'm going to give them an individual command. I'm going to go S. I'm going to go to A. And I want them to move to here. In fact, let's move them to right here. So I've stationed them here, which basically means, okay, go pick up all your crap and go stand there and get ready to get killed, is what we're about to do. So we should see a bunch of spam saying, this person's become active, he's become a mace dwarf, he's come whatever. So I'm going to take a quick break, and then we're going to fight off this guy and see how things go. So thanks for watching. See you soon.